Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Marg Sippin' Sistas. We took a little break from recording, but now we're back. I guess we already started season 2, didn't we?
We did, because
I don't know where
remember,
I'm at.
you don't listen to them.
I don't like my voice. So tonight, you all probably know, you probably all have sibling rivalries. Like, there's some things Lisa did to me, and there's things that I did to her. So tonight, we're gonna argue, debate, judge, I don't know what we're calling it, over a couple of these things that we did to each other as when we were kids.
You know what we should call it?
What?
Sister Court.
Sounds great to me.
So, do you want to bring up something first, or do you want me to bring it up?
You go for it, because I want to hear your MO.
Yeah, because guess who has something planned?
Yeah, not me.
Not you. Yeah, I have planned.
I like to fly by the seat of my pants.
We'll see how the fly by the seat of your pants works for you tonight.
Okay.
So, do you remember that time when we were little? Like, and I say this because I don't remember much things.
What time?
That one time.
There were lots of times when we were little.
Do you remember that time when we lived at our first house growing up?
Okay.
And for some reason, I don't know why, but I'm sure you know why.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting in the window, and you pushed me out of the window.
See, I don't remember this.
Yeah, I do.
Obviously not very well, because you're asking me.
No, I'm just making sure that you remember. So I was sitting in the window at our old house, and you pushed me out of the window, and I fell.
But why would I have done that?
Tracy.
You were sitting on the outside of the window.
No, my feet were dangling inside of the window.
To Mom. I remember us talking to Mom about this. She said you were sitting on the windowsill on the outside.
Okay. Well, still, the matter of fact,
there would have been no way I could have pushed you out.
You pushed me out.
Okay, let's go with it.
Okay. So, you pushed me out. I don't know if I got hurt or not. I'm sure I got hurt.
I'm sure not.
And I'm sure I probably cried.
I'm sure of that.
Yeah. I'm a ball baby.
No.
What was your motive behind that, Tracy? You need to have a good solid reason here.
Well, for one, I don't remember doing that.
Okay.
So I don't have a reason.
You don't have a reason for pushing me out the window.
I do not. Probably because you did something that you probably kicked me in the face or something first.
Now, why would I do that? I mean, really?
Okay, is that all you've got? That's kind of...
I'm not weak. I've still got some stronger cases here.
Okay, because this one we can't really argue because I don't remember this one.
Okay.
So you win on this one.
Okay, so I've got 1 point. Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to bring up another case?
Yep.
You want me to do all my cases first?
No, we'll do 2. I only have 1, so...
I have 3.
You do 2 and I'll do my...
No, I'm doing all 3.
Okay, go.
I could have a solid win here if you can't remember.
Okay.
So my next case is when you were mean to me. Do you remember the time that we were over at the park? Because we live by the park. We live like half a block from the park, and you were on the swing set with your friend, and you kept hollering for me to come over to the swing set. See, you're already laughing. You know this. And you pushed the swing into me.
Okay, for one, who would be stupid enough to come over in front of a swing,
Tracy,
knowing what's going to happen?
I was little. 6, 7?
Maybe 7.
I didn't know better.
Baloney! By 7 years old, you should know not to run in front of a swing.
No, my mom never taught me that.
Probably not.
So no, I did not know that.
Okay.
But you were the mean sister that said, Lisa, come here.
Oh, I have one. I can counter argue that one.
And I came over to you and you pushed the swing into me. Smack.
You didn't get hurt.
I did.
You did not. You fell down and hit your butt.
You smacked it in my face and I hurt my face.
If you say so.
I mean, that was a solid hurt.
Okay, so listen to this one. I have one that goes with calling people over. So do you remember I had a cast on my arm in elementary school?
No.
Oh, baloney. I was carrying my lunch tray and balancing it on, it was my right hand that was casted. So I was balancing on my right hand, carrying with my left hand, and you said, Tracy, come here. And you smacked the plate of food off the floor, onto the floor, so I couldn't eat lunch.
I only remember this because you keep telling me this.
Oh, it happened. Mom knows about it.
Yeah, you keep telling me this story. That's why.
So that one kind of counter argues the one about the swing.
Okay, so that we're even.
So we're even there.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why I would have done that. Who was I with? Do you remember which friend? I mean, I didn't have very many.
Probably one of the neighborhood kids.
Yeah. And they were probably the one that made me do it.
They probably did. They probably enticed
like, make your sister come over here. So
let's
we can
smack
hit
her
the
with
face.
the swing because she's going to fall for it. Yeah, because she's 6 or 7 and doesn't know any better. Yeah.
You're just as gullible at 45. So.
Right, I'm just as gullible at 45. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the one and only that you have, Tracy?
Okay. No.
You've got
that
more?
one came up
just random like,
when
you've
you
got
were
another
talking
one.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I know that you're gonna argue this one like no other.
Okay, good, because
you know what I'm gonna say.
I know what you're gonna say, and Mom's already corrected you about it.
But I still think it's the truth. So I was sitting in the middle of the road in a mud puddle, and you ran me over with your bike.
Okay, and what happened?
I have a scar on my knee still.
Okay, time out. No. I did. Okay, I'm going to admit, you were sitting in a mud puddle in the end of our driveway, and I yelled at you to move because I wanted to ride my bike through the mud puddle. You didn't move, so I ran over your hand or something. It wasn't your leg. Your leg is from a different incident.
I don't have anything on my hands.
Because it didn't hurt you.
Why would you run over your sister with a bike?
Because you didn't get out of the mud puddle.
And why did we have a mud puddle in our driveway?
And it just rained. I wanted to run through. I wanted to get mud all over my butt because that's what happens when you ride your bike through a mud puddle.
Because of banana seats.
No, we had those big bikes by then, I think.
We had the big Schwinn.
That were too big for us.
Yeah.
Or did we have the banana seat bikes?
I don't know. I remember you riding over my leg with your banana seat bike because you had just got it.
Okay, so this isn't really Sista Court at this point. Can I say why you had that scar on your knee?
Defend yourself because you ran me over.
I guess kind of Sista Court. We were riding our bikes. It was you, me, and Mom. And we were supposed to go to the local county fair that night. And we were riding our bike. I don't know why the county fair came up now. We were riding our bikes in front of our house to go somewhere. And you decided, I'm going to run over this apple core. And you ran over the apple core and fell and hurt your knee so bad that Mom, ended up taking you to the ER. I don't remember if you had stitches or what. I don't remember what happened. But I remember Mom pushing you in the stroller at 8 years old at the county fair.
I was hurt.
Yeah, but it was from a bike. You riding over an apple core, not me running you over.
I don't know, Tracy. My memory is me sitting in a mud puddle in my bathing suit.
Why were you in your bathing suit in a mud puddle? It's not a pool.
Apparently, when you're young, you think anything goes.
True.
And you ran over me. That's my memory.
I did not. I did.
Yeah.
But I didn't hurt your knee.
You did. You did run over me. So you admit that.
So yours are easy. Like, I'm admitting to what I did, but to not what you think it happened. I think you're construing 2 incidences into one. Because you don't remember riding your bike over the apple core, right?
I don't remember anything from the past. I remember you telling me stuff. So you could be telling me truths, or you could be telling me lies.
So then how can you argue this if you don't remember it?
Because it's my side. It's my side of the story. And it's closest to my birthday, so I win. You use that for Scrabble. I'm using that for podcasts.
True. I'm a good Scrabble player, though.
I beg to differ. Do you have any more?
Okay, I do.
Because, see, I was never mean to you.
Okay, so the first one, I remember you making me lay upside down on your bed in your bedroom.
Did Mom tell you to say this?
No.
Oh.
I remember this. And you were trying to braid my hair, pulling as hard as you can. And that's not the only time. You tried braiding it regular, you tried putting it in a ponytail. You tried so many times and hurt my head so much.
I know. That's because...
But, yep, tell mine.
I really wanted to go into cosmetology school and I needed to practice.
Yeah, not at 8 years old. No, I was older than 8.
Older than that.
Because I was going into, when did we move into that? It was shortly after we moved into that house. It was our new house.
It is our new house.
And I think I was going into 5th grade.
But by golly, Tracy, you should be thankful that you have one of the toughest heads this side of town.
I probably do.
Yeah.
People can pull my hair and I don't know this.
I was just helping you out.
I don't see it that way.
That's what I was doing.
You were causing pain.
Helping you out. Yeah. But you went for it every time. I think I remember taking that brush and I was brushing it upside down. And then you said, I need to take a break and I need to pick my head up. And I
couldn't
said,
breathe.
We're almost done. Well, but the blood was rushing to your head, you said.
Probably why I have heart problems now.
Probably because I made you lay upside down while I braided your hair.
So I win that one.
Okay. Laughing. 3 against 1. I'm still winning.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's another one.
Okay, good thing you only had one, and now this is your third one.
Well, the one came to me after you said, Lisa, come here. I remembered, Tracy, come here.
Uh-huh.
And I had to bring that up.
What did I do to you?
Okay, so this time, when you'd get mad at me when we were fighting, you would go and grab a knife out of the kitchen knife block.
Yeah.
And you would chase me around the house with a knife. And outside.
Mm-hmm.
And, and I know another one.
All the way over by the park.
Yeah, she would carry this knife. You know how many times my mom got called at work because she had a knife in her hand?
Uh-huh. And
thousands.
And we were at Jenny's.
Oh, and yeah, you dropped a rock on my finger. I have a scar from that too.
Yeah, I don't see a scar.
Because you're not looking.
There's no scar, Tracy.
But yeah, do you remember chasing me around the house with knives?
Yes.
And why was that necessary?
Because you ran me over with your bike.
No, this was totally separate issues.
And you pushed a swing set into my face. So that's why I chased you with a knife.
I think you...
That's a solid reason.
It is not, but this stuff didn't happen till after that.
I mean, that would be a solid court case, Tracy. You pushed a swing into my face, so I chased you with a knife. But solid court case right there.
No, the swings came later.
I don't know.
Because the knives came at the old house, the yellow house. So the swings were when we lived in the blue house, because that's when we lived by the park. And you always chased me around with knives at the yellow house.
Really? Because I thought they were by the other house.
No, it was the yellow.
Now you can't remember which house.
Oh, I can. It was a yellow house that you chased me with knives.
If you wouldn't have did what you did to me, you wouldn't have needed to remember what house you were at.
And another thing that you did to me at the old house, we're bringing up Joni and Johnny again. Yeah, we are. You pushed me and broke my pinky.
Are you sure that wasn't Joni or Johnny?
No, it was you.
Do you want to remind our listeners who Joni and Johnny are?
They were Lisa's pretend friends when we were growing up.
Tracy, don't even. We had make-believe friends.
Oh my God.
Joni and Johnny. And they
years.
got us into trouble for everything. So, maybe we just need to blame Joni and Johnny for all this. Johnny told me to chase you with a knife.
I don't think so. So it's kind of like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie, Drop Dead Fred.
Yep, I've
it's
seen
similar to that. But to us, Joni and Johnny were real, just like in the movie. and he would make her do things. So maybe Joni and Johnny were making us do stuff.
Yeah.
Because whose friend was who? Who did you have?
I thought we shared them.
Yeah, I think so too. But one of them had to be on one person's side to make the other person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I don't know because I kind of feel like we shared them.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think it depended on the situation, who was with who. Is it sad we remember this stuff I'm going to be 48 this year, I think, right? And you are going to be...
How old am I going to be, Tracy?
I've already said it once tonight.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember
that.
And she repeated it.
40...
Tracy, we've gone over this every
45.
time. 45. I'm the same age as the year.
Yeah, so you're going to be 45.
Yeah.
I said that before you said that.
Okay.
So is it sad we remember
on
something
Monday.
like that?
Yeah. No. Because...
Should we have not let it go by now?
I mean, we could bring up the whole story from last week that we were talking about. Like, this will just roll in with our Sista Court because remember, like, last week or the week before when you were telling me about you remember what bus number we rode to school?
Oh, yes. Bus 3.
How does one know that after 30-some years? How do you know what bus we rode?
Because that was ingrained in our head for so many years. How do you not know?
I don't even think I knew at the beginning. I just followed you.
It was a flat-nosed long bus, and Mr. Walton drove it for a few years.
I thought you rode the short bus.
No, you did. I never touched a short bus.
Oh.
And Mr. Walton drove it for a while. And then Mrs. Sorensen, do you remember her? She drove it for a while and told us all never to smoke. But she smoked on the side. You got caught, Mrs. Sorensen.
And I do also think that you even told me what you were wearing some days on this bus.
Oh, no. We were talking about something else. A guy that was creepy.
A creepy guy.
I was wearing red shorts, and he sat down next to me.
I thought you were wearing a dress.
No, I was wearing red shorts.
Oh,
I'll never forget that day. And it was raining.
And
And
you were on bus number 3.
I was going to school.
Did you ride bus number 3 coming home from school?
Yep.
Okay.
But it didn't happen on the way home from school.
Only on the way to school.
Yep.
Okay.
I have some of the weirdest memories.
Yeah, I think you need live Sista Court.
Okay, we need to go back to Sista Court.
Sista Court.
What
else?
were we on? What did I say? How did we get on this top? Oh, breaking my finger. Actually, we got onto did we get onto the one where you broke my finger at our babysitter?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't
with
have,
the rock.
You didn't have flip flops on, and we were playing this big huge rock.
That's because I think you took a knife and chopped my flip flop in half.
Oh, I did.
You did. Mom told me that.
But that was no reason for you to drop a rock. I didn't hurt you. You broke my finger. I had to have stitches. Now I have a freaking weird middle finger.
I'm going to give you
Look, it looks nothing like my other middle finger.
Yeah, because it's the fingernail's longer.
No. It's misshaped.
You're misshaped.
There's a scar there from you.
Well, that doesn't give you the right to chop my flip-flop in half.
I did that first. Then you broke my finger.
That's because I was mad at you.
You don't break something.
Have chopped my flip-flop in half, then I wouldn't have broke your finger.
Oh, man. I don't know how I can win with you.
Yeah, see, exactly.
It's because you don't remember it.
I don't need to remember anything.
And you're not going with mine.
The past.
Well, our past wasn't that bad. Like, our childhood was, I mean, it was okay. It wasn't the greatest.
Yeah, but I don't know how you can remember all that.
Me neither. I can't remember what I did the last 2 days, but...
What did you do today?
We went to the parade, and it was hotter than crazy. And there was like a 45-minute delay.
Because we're recording this on the 4th of July.
Oh, yeah.
You might want to say what parade you were going to.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I didn't think you did. Yeah. It's the actual 4th of July today. And so we are leaving for a mini vacation tomorrow. And so our producer said to us 2 weeks ago, we need to record a podcast before we go on vacation. So Tracy and I, we choose the night before.
Because we were busy the rest of the time.
Yeah!
I had to work my second job because I'm off for my original job. So I'm working that, and I have to work nights for that.
Yeah,
so
I think that should be in court too.
that I shouldn't have to work. Yeah, let's bring that up. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we need more court.
We need more free time.
We need more free time.
What do we bring that up with?
So we have more time to podcast.
And have more margaritas. I feel like we don't get enough margaritas. Although you were at my house 4 days last week.
3.
3 days last week.
I was.
So I guess we can't really argue that.
Yeah, we can't. But we can't do podcasts at your house.
No.
Because the dogs are loud, like me. They get that from their aunt.
Well, I have one dog that's super duper loud and likes to bark at everything. And then there's Cooper, who barks, but not a lot. Okay.
Tracy, what's so funny?
My brother-in-law is outside with their dog. And he's skipping around and dancing, trying to get our attention. I think the dog's ready to come in. Oh my god. So he's trying to get our attention to lick the dog.
He's trying to get us to laugh. He's sidetracking us from Sista Court.
Maybe he's listening to us.
I doubt it. I would not be able to say that he's listened to a single podcast either, like you.
No, some of us don't like to listen to our voices.
Well, I mean, Tracy, we've talked about this before. I made you listen to a podcast before.
You have.
It was rather entertaining.
It was, but there's something with my voice I cannot handle.
Well, at least you're not loud. Do you have any more for the Sista Court?
I don't think so. I don't know what else.
Because we could do this like a twofer.
Why are you touching me?
I was looking at your tattoo.
It's the same as yours.
I thought you lost 2 stars on your tattoo.
I don't know how that would happen, but
it could happen.
Okay.
I was thinking to finish the Sista Court, which doesn't really have to do with Sista Court, because do you have anything else to Sista Court me, or are you just gonna cave and say
I thought you had another one.
I gave you my 3.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
That you ran me over with your bike.
And I did not.
You pushed me out the window.
Did not.
And you pushed the swing into my face.
Did not.
You admitted earlier you did. We have recording of this in case you need to go back on it. So
okay, gotcha.
Therefore, I think I'm winning this court.
But I won 2.
I won 3.
So 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Says Meatloaf.
Okay, well, okay. So you have nothing else for Sista Court.
I guess I didn't.
Because you didn't prepare.
There's not really a lot of bad, Sista Court type stuff besides the stuff we mentioned, really.
We were pretty nice to each other.
Yeah.
Overall.
I mean, it was more with of our parental...
I will give you the fact that you
persons.
were pretty nice to me.
Yeah.
Kind of nice to me.
You were too.
Yeah.
Hence why we're still friends.
That's why we're still friends. Yeah. So I think we should maybe end the podcast, because like we mentioned that today is the 4th of July. And we went to the parade, the 4th of July parade this morning.
Yep.
And that was pretty good. There was a slight little delay in the parade because apparently something happened at the start, but we don't know exactly what, so we're not going to go to speculate what. But I was thinking that we could end this podcast with the rabbit story.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure our listeners heard you secretly say crying out loud. Do you want to start off telling them what happened, or should I?
I'll start.
Okay.
So, I had just got home from work.
No, you weren't home from work. You had cleaned all day.
Oh, yeah. I was home inside doing dishes. And Lisa came over with Lacey to play with Cooper because I sent a message asking if Lacey wanted to come play with Cooper. Because it was a nice night out, so we could sit outside in the back. No?
Yeah, sure. Go for it. Yeah.
It
was nice out.
I'm sure that was it.
Yeah.
And so she came over before I got outside. Okay, now your turn.
Yeah, because you are lost. Okay, so when I came over, you were doing the dishes. Lacey was looking out back for Cooper because they love each other. And so then we went inside, and then we came, and she saw Cooper and Stormy. So then Stormy, Cooper, and Lacey all go outside while you're doing the dishes. And if you guys don't remember, Tracy and Chris's backyard is huge. So their backyard is huge, and we call it the back 40.
You're right.
Yeah, I thank you, Tracy, for saying live that I'm right.
I can't remember what day it was. Sorry, go ahead.
It doesn't matter what day it was. So their backyard is huge, and so Lacey wants to go out back with Cooper, and so they take off, and Cooper stops at the garden, and Lacey keeps going all the way out to the back 40. And she's standing in, we'll say the left corner. And I'm out there with her. And all of a sudden, I look behind me over, to the far right corner of the fence. And I see a rabbit in the backyard. And I immediately said to myself, oh, shoot. I did say another word. This is not going to go well. So all of a sudden, Lacey sees this rabbit, and she beelines over there to the corner. This poor rabbit was pretty dumb. It smacked itself into the fence trying to get out. Turned around.
Which, have we told them what kind of fence I have?
Oh, big wood.
6 foot fence.
6 foot fence. Yeah. And so it smacks itself into the fence, turns around, runs all the way down along the fence line towards the front of to the back of the garage. And then in front of the garage, or the back side of the garage, it's chain link. So I'm thinking that the rabbit's going to go out there.
Oh, the rabbits.
And then it doesn't. It turns around as Lacey's chasing it all the way down. It turns around and runs all the way back. Smacks itself into the corner of the fence again, trying to get out. Lacey is on this rabbit's tail the whole time. It turns around again, runs back up towards the garage. So at this point, I'm standing in the middle of Tracy and Chris's backyard, and I'm like, ah! But way louder than that.
But it wasn't loud enough for us to hear inside.
Because you had the air on.
And the door closed.
And the door closed. So then, once it gets halfway back up to the garage, Cooper figures out what's going on over here. So Cooper comes to Lacey's rescue. And Cooper comes over. Cooper catches the rabbit in the corner, in the front corner. So then, of course, I'm really like, ah!
Oh my God.
And at this point, Tracy opens their back door, and I'm quite a ways away from the door. And she's like, what's the matter? I said, they have a rabbit. And Tracy's like, okay.
Nothing new in our yard.
And she just keeps on walking out to the back 40 slowly. My heart's racing so fast. I'm surprised I didn't have a heart attack for Tracy or this rabbit. All of a sudden, I look up as I'm trying to catch Lacey, because Cooper might have an iron stomach, but Lacey does not. And I do not want her to eat any part of this rabbit. So I'm trying to catch I'm trying to catch Lacey. Cooper has the rabbit in his mouth. I look up, and I see Chris in the middle of the backyard trying to catch Cooper with his work headset on because a couple days a week he works from home. That was one of the days. So he grabs Cooper, gets the rabbit out of Cooper's mouth, and Tracy's like nonchalantly walking to the back, and she says, I could hold Cooper if you pick up the rabbit. And Chris is like, then get over here. So she comes over, holds Cooper. I'm still trying to corral 9-pound CEO Lacey. The other two dogs figure out what's going on, so they try to come up. Chris picks the rabbit up with sticks. Tracy says the rabbit's respirations were still really good. And it was still breathing well, so that it's probably not going to die. I said it's going to have a heart attack. Chris throws the rabbit overboard, the fence, turns and looks at me and says, please don't scream for another hour.
So, the day before, Lisa didn't know this, Cooper had caught a bird and had a dead bird in its mouth. So I had to get Chris to come upstairs from work that day to get the dead bird out of his mouth.
Yeah, not knowing any of this.
Yeah.
And I'm standing in the backyard screaming. So then I compose myself for a whole entire hour. And then Chris comes out to join Tracy and I sitting in the backyard an hour later. And he's like, I don't think you realized how loud you were actually screaming, because apparently the joke is, I don't even know if it's a joke, Chris, I'm loud. Chris always has to tone me down on the podcast because I'm loud. He's like, I don't think you realized how loud you were yelling, because I faintly heard you with the doors closed and the air on, faintly screaming until Tracy opened the door, and then I heard you full-fledged scream and I knew something was wrong. So I'm glad he came to the rescue, because Tracy, what would we have did?
I would have watched them run around with the rabbit in their mouth.
Oh my God, I would have thrown up.
It didn't bother me. I felt bad. The hardest part for me was that bunny rabbit was looking in my eyes.
Oh my
to
God,
death.
Tracy, it was not.
It was too.
Oh
my God.
Just because you were counting its respirations.
I am all for nature and animals and bees and butterflies and chipmunks. And we're not drowning chipmunks. And all of this. So it scared the crap out of me that this bunny was looking at me.
And I was looking not at the bunny because I was trying to corral the dog.
I was worried about the bunny.
You were worried about the bunny. I was not worried about the bunny. I mean, after the fact, I do have to admit it was kind of funny. I don't really think that our producer Chris thought that it was too funny, but
no,
it was funny after the fact.
Yes,
right, was. Chris? Yeah, he's shaking his head at us. It was funny after the fact, but not during the fact.
No.
Yeah, those dogs. I got nothing else.
They do everything together
when
they're together.
And then isn't that crazy how then, like, they'll, like, team up with each other? Like, for a rabbit.
Oh.
Then, like, Cooper comes over and helps Lacey.
Yeah.
You know, because, like, little 9-pound CEO isn't going to do anything compared to 40-pound Cooper. And Cooper got that baby. He didn't have to take long at all. So.
Oh, no, it didn't bother him one bit.
So, the dogs, you never know what they're going to get into. Yeah. So this is going to be kind of a Sister Court / our funny stories of the dogs at the end. Yeah. So, you got anything else, Tracy?
No.
Do you want to say one more time that I'm the winner of the Sister Court?
It's 3 out of 2.
So that means I win.
Because you don't remember the answers. That's the only reason you're winning.
Well, you didn't fight for it, so I win.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, see, she agrees I win. So, listeners, thank you for tuning in and listening to us. We hope that you are following us on your favorite socials. We now have added TikTok. So follow us on TikTok because I think our producer has been posting some funny videos and whatnot of us. So follow us and stay tuned for our next episode, and we hope to see you soon. Keep sipping, listeners.